Most people think you need a degree in chemistry just to pull a decent shot of espresso at home, but this machine is basically trying to prove that theory wrong. It is one of those workhorses that has been around for a while, and honestly, there is a reason it hasn't disappeared from kitchen counters everywhere. It is not trying to be the flashiest gadget with a giant touchscreen or a million app-connected features. Instead, it just focuses on the basics: grinding beans, heating water, and getting coffee into your cup without making you jump through hoops. The burr grinder is tucked right inside, and having 13 different settings means you can actually dial in the grind to match the beans you bought. Just a heads up though, you might have to play with those settings a bit when you first get it to find that sweet spot, but once it is set, it is pretty much set. What really stands out is how it handles the milk. It uses a manual steam wand, which is a bit of a throwback compared to the automatic systems on newer, pricier machines. Some might find that a bit tedious, but for anyone who actually wants to learn how to texture milk for a proper latte or a thick cappuccino, it is actually a huge plus. You get total control over the foam density, which is something you just cannot get from a push-button machine. The whole thing is surprisingly compact, too. It fits under standard cabinets without feeling like it is taking over the entire kitchen, which is a relief. The water tank and the grounds bin are all accessible from the front, so you are not constantly spinning the thing around or pulling it out from under the cupboards just to refill it. Now, it is not perfect. It can be a little noisy when it is grinding, and the plastic casing doesn't exactly scream luxury, but it feels sturdy enough to handle the daily grind. You will also want to keep an eye on the maintenance lights, because this thing is very good at telling you when it needs a rinse or a descale. If you ignore those, it will definitely let you know. It is a straightforward, no-nonsense machine that prioritizes the actual coffee over fancy bells and whistles. If you want a machine that just works every single morning without needing a software update or a complicated setup, this is probably the one to look at. It is reliable, it is consistent, and it makes a solid cup of coffee without any of the usual morning drama.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.